Dear friends, greetings to everyone on my channel. Today I wanted to talk about Jason Statham, famous, talented, gifted, successful English film actor which can rightly be called a star of Hollywood action movies. The trumpet to fame for the actor was a collaboration with director Guy Ritchie, who made him the main character of many of his films: Cards, Money, Two Barrels, Big Jackpot, Revolver. Subsequently, Jason Statham also became the unshakable symbol of the blockbuster Adrenaline and Carrier. Childhood. Jason became the second child in the family of a famous lounge singer and dressmaker, who later turned into a dancer. The father of the future actor professionally engaged in gymnastics and boxing, and therefore from an early age brought up the sons of these athletes. The boy's older brother absorbed his father's love for martial arts and often used the younger one as a pair. Jason also preferred water sports, in particular diving. Moreover, in 1988 he joined the British Olympic team for a performance at the Olympics in Seoul. Later, the young man also mastered kickboxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Doubtful past. In his interviews, Jason noted that in his youth he had to earn a living in not the most honest ways. The guy got his first money trading fake decorations and perfume on the streets, and even stolen. In the mid-90s, an advertising agent turned to Statham, who offered to the athletic guy to work together. So Jason Statham got into the Tommy Hilfiger clothing brand advertising campaign. The fate was such that the head of this fashion house became the producer of the first full-length film of a young director, Guy Ritchie. Remembering Jason's illegitimate past, someone recommended him to the director as a candidate for the main role in the film. Apparently the experience of street trading played his. At the casting, Jason was offered to sell fake jewelry to the director, and he brilliantly coped. And as soon as Ritchie tried to return the jewels to him, Statham became as adamant as a rock. Here is what Statham told about this trial: "I was looking for a genuine character, and it turned out to be me, because the things that he needed and that I can do are not taught in art schools." So Jason Statham became one of the four main characters: Tangled Crime Tape, Cards, Money, Two Trunks, full of first-class black humor. Together with Jason Fleming and Dexter Fletcher, he had to bring together several plot lines and save his loser in the cards of a friend from a deadly fate. The film, released in 1998, was a resounding success. Although some critics accused Guy Ritchie of imitating Quentin Tarantino, the majority took the film with a bang. It was a daunting debut for both Guy Ritchie and Jason Statham, and 2 years later the next premiere of their tandem's result was The Big Score. This main role was entirely owned by Jason Statham. He reincarnated into a criminal, named Turkish, by chance turned into a breathtaking Paraktopia situation involving a deadly strong gypsy, Brad Pitt, hysterical criminal authority, man-eating pigs, hapless robbers of jewels, and a dog. Subsequently, already in 2007, the actor appeared in another project of the director, Revolver. His hero, Jack Green, was behind bars because of coincidence and lost in a solitary cell 7 years of life. But these years gave him irreplaceable skills that helped him win in any game of chance. Jack's antagonist in the film was Ray Liotta's character, casino owner Dorothy Mack. After the double breakthrough projects, Jason Statham became an international celebrity in no time. He immediately took part in 3 films of the action genre: Turn Up the Volume, Ghosts of Mars, and Confrontation. And although these films with Statham did not achieve great success, the collaboration with Ice Cube, Jet Li, and a string of other well-known actors contributed to the collection of his acting experience. But the title of the star of Hollywood blockbusters Jason Statham won after the release of the first part of The Carrier, a thriller about the driver who is ready to carry anything and anywhere, without asking any questions. In contrast to many action films, this film was greeted with applause thanks to a not unpublished plot and the charismatic person of Statham. The actor's feat passed through the $1 million mark, and the continuation of the epic, 2005-2008, caused no less interest than the first part. Since then, Statham has been assigned a role of such a cold-blooded big man, with one blow sending the opponent to the knockout and leaving dry out of the water in any exchange of fire. From now on, such characters as hired assassins, super spy agents, policemen, bodyguards, and thieves are firmly settled in his filmography. In 2005, the first part of the Adrenaline action movie appeared on the screens, where Statham reincarnated as hired assassin Chev Chelios, who must create an incredibly tense environment around himself so as not to die from a deadly poison that reacts to a slow pulse. Another important point in the acting career of Jason Statham: thriller mechanic. The character of the actor hired killer Arthur Bishop, who received the same name for amazing accuracy. It is worth noting that Jason Statham, one of the 3 favorite actors of the legendary Sylvester Stallone. In 2010, he even offered an English colleague, as well as Mickey Rourke and Bruce Willis, to participate in the film The Expendables of their own directing. The four masters created such a sensation on the fans of action that the film repeatedly paid for itself at the box office, and 2 years later the world saw a sequel. This time, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jean-Claude Van Damme joined the super team. In one of the scenes of the film, Statham's hero uttered the phrase, "I'm a professional mechanic," sending the audience to two films with his participation, Mechanics and Professional. By the way, Professional, released in 2011, the actor again played a killer with an international name. In 2015, Jason Statham joined the Fast and Furious movie series, appearing in the seventh part of the film as an anti-hero for Deckard Shaw, Owen Shaw's older brother, Luke Evans, who appeared in the previous part. By the way, because of the tragic death of Paul Walker, the premiere of the film was postponed for 2 years. Jason Statham's personal life. The actor is happily married, with model Rosie Huntington-Whiteley since January 2016. In February 2017 it became known that the couple was expecting their first child. And on June 24, 2017, Jason and Rosie had a son, Jack Oscar State. Remaining, perhaps, one of the most recognizable actors in the genre of action, Jason Statham easily pleases fans with 1-2 new films every year. In 2018, a horror film came out, Meg, the Monster of a Goblin, in which Jason Statham superbly played the main role. And finally, in August 2019, the movie Fast and the Furious comes out, a Hobbs and a show, in which the film partner will be a magnificent actor, wrestler, producer Dwayne Johnson. That's all. I wish you all health, happiness, and well-being. Until we meet again, dear friends.